Betrayed. Netflix ends deal with Sussexes as host Joe Coy exposing their dirty truth at 2024 Golden Globes. Meg shocked as host Joe Coy leaks Sussex's dirty secret at 2024 Golden Globes. WME dumped her. Since leaving the royal family in 2020, the Sussexes have tried to build their brand with a memoir, a Netflix series, and a Spotify podcast, amongst other projects. However, Netflix and Harry's series and Memoir Spare have come under fire due to the couple's criticism of the royal family, with the Spotify deal ending by mutual consent after just one series of podcasts by Megans Archetypes. Head of the division of Spotify Podcast Innovation, Bill Griffiths, branded the Sussexes as Grifters, and they were named Hollywood's biggest losers. PR expert Mark Bowski told The Guardian that while Harry wants to be valuable and create different content, he may struggle, but he says Netflix hasn't really worked. Spotify didn't really work, and that's because the type of content they feel like producing on the platform doesn't believe it has any value. Harry clearly wants value. They must create something meaningful that captures their values, but unfortunately people don't want that. People want to have embarrassing things on the sidelines and turn up moaning, screaming, and messing with Meghan. Look, he added, if you're showing up on red carpets and premieres, it means you're presenting yourself to the kind of people who might choose you to book and use you. That's exactly what Meghan is aiming for. The problem is that all the high-end stuff around the values they portray hasn't delivered, and they may need to make money soon. It looks like Meghan Markle and Harry's lucrative $100 million deal with Netflix is hanging in the balance after their recent meeting with Netflix bosses at Beyoncé's concert. Meghan has found how to get into the same box as Netflix CEO Ted Sarandos and his wife Nicole, or also other celebrities in the box such as Kris Jenner, Jeff Bezos, and his wife Lauren Kim, and of course others Kim Kardashian, Kelly Rowland, Kerry Washington, etc. According to scandalous media reports, Sanders and his wife asked security to remove Meghan from their section. She said she didn't want her there because she personally wasn't asked to be there. You know, Meghan hates collisions. A source claims Meghan doesn't know how to deal with listeners and that she basically comes off as a fangirl. And in Hollywood, you have to fake it until you make it because it's a Shark Tank. So if anyone smells desperation when you're finished, this is also what we see whenever Meghan is photographed or interviewed. She cannot play a shell. You can't tell that this is her lifelong dream come true, and she craves all the attention. Harry and Meghan's deal with the streaming giant is due to expire in 2025. They've been warned that the deal could be terminated sooner after The Crown ends. It's believed that Harry has completely lived up to his character in the final season of The Crown. He's portrayed as a drug-abusing, unintelligent, and unkempt whining boy with a cut bow tie and unkempt gold chain. Meanwhile, William is described as an astute international royal glamour expert. Angela Levin thinks that Harry will be angered by the scene of King Charles telling his sons that their mother died in an automobile accident in Paris, she explained. But another thing that's quite interesting is that Harry said in his own book that his father didn't hug him at all when he walked in to tell him that his mother had died. And the reality is that they don't care about that at the Crown. They made sure to hug him, caress him, and treat him very well. So they didn't even listen to what Harry actually said.